I'm against sexism, aren't you? Men and women should be treated equally. That just seems fair. But it's a new idea.
Culture used to say, we men are the breadwinners. Women do housework.
Flying high on the freedom, got a brand new rap.
Then came the women's movement. President Nixon signed Title IX, which says no person shall, on the basis of sex, be subjected to discrimination. Government can create equality.
Empower women.
Vice President Biden says Title IX changed civilization.
We made a significant advance in civilization.
Title IX did that? No. By the time Title IX passed in 1972, life had already changed. 3 years before, when I graduated college, my college didn't even admit women. But by the time Title IX passed, it was already co-ed. And today there are more women in college than men. Parents demand soccer leagues for their girls, and they get them because institutions respond to consumer demand. But that's not good enough, say the Title IX lawyers.
The Women's Sports Foundation has conducted industry...
The Women's Sports Foundation is led by athletes like law professor Nancy Hogshead-Makar. Makar won Olympic gold medals in swimming and a college scholarship only, she says, because of Title IX.
Duke University would not have given me that scholarship had it not been for that statute.
Maybe back then you needed to force it. But now colleges want to appeal to women.
Every day, I'm on the phone with people who are having a hard time with their athletic programs.
Under Title IX, athletic participation is supposed to be sex proportionate. So if 50% of the students are women, 50% of the athletes better be women, or a school may get sued. So schools protect themselves by cutting boys' teams.
The university cut the wrestling program over Title IX.
JMU no longer has a swim team. It's one of 10 teams the school is cutting.
The USA Rugby Collegiate Champions.
Hal Berkeley has won 26 national rugby championships. But 2 years ago, the school told them they are no longer a varsity sport.
Today, the university gathered student athletes together to announce the news.
Pretty much all were in shock.
Give us something.
Coach Jack Clark knew it was all about Title IX.
We have 60 males. We've ended up, demoted out of intercollegiate athletics because of male headcount.
If you're trying to even out the number of men and women, a team with 60 players is a fat target, even if they're national champions.
Right now we have 4 players on the national team, 12 All-Americans last year.
The school told them the team was cut to save money. But get this team was self-sufficient. They raised enough money to pay for themselves. They even offered to help pay for some women's teams.
Proposed helping to fund women's lacrosse and women's gymnastics.
The school still said, no, that won't work. But Berkeley relented when the rugby team raised enough money to help pay for the 2 women's teams. Athletic director Sandy Barber said that since the women's teams were restored, Cal would now scrap plans to make another round of cuts to men's teams to satisfy Title IX. They also gave the men's gymnastics team a reprieve after they raised enough money to self-fund their program. Good news for Cal. But since then, men's programs at other schools, like track and field and cross country at the University of Delaware, have been axed in the name of Title IX.
These schools are competing for students. If there's demand, they'll give it to them. When the culture changed, 1 million girls' soccer teams appeared. It'll happen if there's demand. We don't need you lawyer tyrants.
Any way that you can measure it, women are behind.
Men and women are different.
Well, no, really. They may have different interests in different sports. They may want to play.
They're equally interested in sports. Girls are more likely to work on the yearbook. Boys want to smash into each other. We are just different.
So maybe boys do want to smash into each other and girls don't. But girls want to flip around on the floor and girls want to swim back and forth.
When Title IX was passed, men's gymnastics had more than 100 Division I teams. Today, there are just 17.
That'll have a huge impact on the success of the USA program.
McNeil says Title IX will kill the U.S. Olympic program.
Men's gymnastics programs can have a max of 6.3 scholarships. Women can have 12. Women do 4 events, men do 6 events. How can any person look at that and say, yeah, that's fair?
It isn't fair. It's just one of many unintended consequences of Title IX.
it tries to create equal opportunities for men and women, what it ends up doing is lessening the opportunities for men.